how old were you when you first discovered masturbation? Mine was Christmas Day 2001. This is
Wait, is that true? You just randomly saying that was a joke.
It is true.
What do you mean?
Oh my god.
So
why?
You're like, today's the day.
I need the story now.
Okay, so so when we say discover, right, we're saying the first time you did is that what we're all thinking, right?
I mean, for guys and girls it's a lot different, but like she said, like it is like one day the lights kind of get turned on, you're like, hey, like this thing does other things than just go to the bathroom, right? But like I remember trying and nothing coming out for like a few years. So you're talking about like it working for you, like the day it worked.
Yes, the first time.
You remember the day and it happened to be Christmas?
Christmas Day 2001. All right, so on the show today, we have the one and only Catherine Knight. This is the Working Perspectives podcast. I'm Matt Lavelle. He's Justin Richardson. On the show today, we have Catherine Knight. Let me tell you, this was a great episode. It was a lot of peg talk. We did a lot of peg talk on this episode. Big fan of this. She was super cool, really funny, really got it. Justin, what do you think about this one?
Yeah, she's awesome, and I'm very sweaty.
Yeah, Justin was very smitten, very smitten on this one. But dude, we had so much fun. This was so great. Really excited to to get her back on. She gets it, man. I love when we get someone in the industry that is just like a ton of fun. So super excited for this. Really glad we did it. Justin, anything else you want to add?
No, a lot of fun ideas that we could kick around with her, and I feel like we should follow through with some of them. And I had a good old time, man. Thank you for having me.
Hey, maybe we'll follow through, and then we'll maybe never see me again. But but no, this was a lot of fun. Super excited about this. So cool. All right. Well, without any further ado, this is the Working Perspectives podcast interview of Catherine Knight. Enjoy. Thanks.
It's all objective to be effective. My voice in society's working perspectives, exploring your day and how you get paid. Watching a new episode every Tuesday. Transform while we inform with new episodes available on every platform. So check out online and now get live. Then quiz us on. Share and subscribe. We're just sharing. We're just sharing. We're just sharing. Working perspectives.
All right. Hello and welcome to the Working Perspectives podcast. I'm Matt Lavelle, accompanied today by the one and only Jdub, Justin Richardson, and our guest today. She's an adult actress. She is from Chile. She is polyamorous. She was a mainstream model for over a decade. She started camming but found it wasn't for her. She started an OnlyFans, which will have links to all her stuff to where you can find her OnlyFans in the description of this episode. Her very first scene was nominated for an award, Best Sex Scene Glamcore. She's been nominated for in the XBiz Europe Awards, Best Performer, Premium Social Media Star of the Year, Best Sex Scene Glamcore, Best Sex Scene Glamcore, and she won for Private, Best Sex Scene Gonzo, Best Sex Scene Lesbian, and which also she won. And then for the Fleshbot Award, she's been nominated for Best Girl Scene. And then for the AVN Awards, Best New International Starlet and Hottest Homecomer. Everyone, please welcome to the show the one and only Catherine Knight.
I'm great. Excited to be here.
I mean, excited to have you. After all that, you are pretty great from what they say.
Thank you.
So, no, not a problem. Thank you so much for being on. Super excited to have you. I want to get right into it. So, just want to ask, have you seen the movies Godfather 1 and Godfather Part 2? And if yes, what movies do you think are better? Which
I
one do you think
haven't. Oops. Haven't seen that.
Do you have a movie you think you've seen the most in your entire life?
A movie that I have that I have seen the most.
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't know. I'm more
Is
into
there like a big
series
Chilean
than
movie?
movies, to be honest.
You're not a big fan of movies?
I mean, I watch movies, but I don't have like a
Yeah.
super favorite one. But maybe the what's the name of it? The girl with the dragon tattoo.
Oh, I like
Oh.
I really
the
like that one. It's really
the
fucked up.
Australian one or the one that's from America.
The American one, I think.
Yeah, it's way.
Woo.
They made a
Yeah.
sequel,
Dark.
but it doesn't have Daniel Craig and that same girl in it. And I was like, nah, it's not the same.
Kate Mara or Rooney Mara, one of them. Her parents own the New York Giants,
Really?
which is a American football team. Yeah,
I
yeah,
didn't know that.
yeah. If it's Rooney Mara, get this, Justin. If it's Rooney Mara, right? Her name is Rooney Mara because the Rooneys own the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Maras own the New York Giants. And her mom is, I believe, her parents are the owner of the Pittsburgh Steelers, and her dad, they're the owner of the New York Giants.
And they had a child, and they named her.
They've had
two
several.
last names?
Kate Mara is her sister. Yep, and she gets it. I mean, she gets it bad in that first scene. Holy smokes!
That movie's good. I like that movie.
Yeah, they start off. They're aggressive, you know. Nice. Okay, well, let's keep it moving then. What do you like?
That is the thing. So I was going through your Instagram. The no eyebrow look. There's something about that I like. I was going through your Instagram.
I used to love that.
I don't know what it is about it. It's like because it like takes you for a second, and you're
Like hot, but up at the same time.
Yeah, because it's
really
like in the early '90s, like you'd see like models with shaved heads, like and that's when I first was like, you have to be a level of attractive to pull it off.
Yeah,
because you got to have a good shaped head, you know, and you can't look too crazy. But then you're like, I'm so good looking, I can make myself not good looking, and then I'll still find it it's a conundrum. It's fun. The no eyebrow thing I find interesting.
I like it.
Yeah, I was talking about that as well.
You should try it,
yeah,
man.
I did do this. So back in the day, when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But I used to remember, Slim Shady was big, and I bleached my hair, right?
Yeah.
So I bleached my hair and my eyebrows, and it was a look.
That's really painful to do.
Yeah.
To bleach the full.
It wasn't the I've made better decisions, but but no. So yeah. So okay, let's keep moving. Then next question, Catherine. What do you like better, pancakes or waffles?
Pancakes.
Pancakes.
Yeah.
Ooh, all right. And then
I've never done good waffles.
I'll tell you, I don't think I've ever made a good waffle at home, but I do get it from the store, and they're quite delicious. Yeah. You're not wrong. Okay. And then what about what was the other question, Justin? Oh, when it goes, have you ever been to a theme park? And if yes, which one do you like better, amusement park or a water park?
Amusement park, I would say, just because I'm afraid of water for some reason.
Wait,
really?
You grow
like
up
I can
Chile?
swim and everything, but it just scares me.
Isn't Chile have like the largest coast like in the world?
Yeah.
Like
I was gonna say
it's all coast.
It's a tough place to live if you don't like swimming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, I hate water, but I happen to live in the place with the most water line.
I mean, I was really far from the coast anyway. That was like 2 hours away. But yeah, not a
Chile
fan.
is fascinating. Like all of South America to me is fascinating. You know what I mean?
Have you been there?
There's just
Have you been to
no, I've never been. I mean, I've been to Mexico, which is Central America,
Mhm.
but I've never been to South America. I've always wanted to go though.
You ever been to the rainforest down there?
Ooh, me or?
Yeah.
Yeah, not Matt.
Yeah, a couple times.
The only thing about that, you see
Wow.
like giant snakes and shit.
No, I haven't seen any of those.
Oh, all right. That's my biggest. I don't do
my
well with
God.
snakes. I
That
don't
would
want
be
to,
scary.
but I would go to
I don't
the
know if it's easier
Amazon.
to find those.
It'd be crazy.
Yeah.
No idea.
Have you? There's the guy, he was on Rogan recently, Paul Rosati, I think his name is, or something. But he is like I guess they call him like forest like saviors or something, because he's in Peru, and in Peru they're like ripping down the rainforest and the Amazon, and he like lives in the Amazon and has gone to like this special place, and he's discovered anacondas that were like 24 feet long, right? And he said they were so big that he tried to get one, and he couldn't fit his fingers around it when he tried to hug it.
Oh.
Yeah. Could you imagine?
Dude, I don't like the garter
That's
snakes
legit
in
a
my
nightmare.
backyard.
Oh, dude, yeah, I'm terrified of all of them. Yeah, worms even creep me out, let alone a snake. You know?
Catherine's seen a penis bigger than a snake, I'm afraid of.
Yeah. When she said she's never seen any large snakes, I was like, not in the Amazon. You know.
Dude, just the like the shedding, like you'll see the snake shed, and it's tiny. And I would do landscape with my brother sometimes, and I'll be like, you have to go over there, and he's like, Justin, if the skin is this big, it means the snake is. I'm like, I don't care, you gotta go do it. I'm scared.
Yeah,
I'm not doing it.
Yeah. That's a you
It's like,
problem.
you have a
now.
shovel, protect yourself. I'm like, I don't want to.
Snakes are dastardly.
They're sneaky.
Yeah.
They don't have limbs. It's the only animal that the Bible talks shit on.
True.
The whole book is like,
Yeah.
everybody's pretty cool and stuff, but snakes. And I'm like, yeah, you're right.
True.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Yeah. But okay, nice. Let's keep it moving then. Do you know who do you like better, Chevy Chase or Bill Murray? Do you know who they are?
Oh no, maybe I do, but I'm terrible with names. I need a
We'll
picture.
just we'll default Bill Murray.
When did you first come to America?
She's in Hungary right
Yeah,
now.
yeah, I'm hungry
right
about it.
now?
I've been in the US a couple of times. I
But you
think it
grew up
was-
primarily in Chile?
Yeah.
Like, how many TV stations did you have?
All of them?
Around 4.
Yeah, no,
Five.
they didn't. No, a lot of these places don't have like television like we had television, Matthew.
We do.
You didn't have Nickelodeon?
Yeah.
Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Time out. Let's
Oh,
talk
but you're
about
talking
this. Let's talk
national
about this.
TV, right?
Yeah.
Like the news and stuff. Yeah, like 5.
Right. So in South America, in a lot of the countries, Catholicism, especially like Central South America,
Yeah.
the religion, like Catholic religion, is very big. Is it big in Chile also?
Yeah, very.
So
Very
okay.
conservative people.
Yeah. So I mean, we had someone on the show that was God, where the hell is she? Is she from Peru? Either way. She was from South American country, and when her parents found out that she was an adult actress, it was like it wasn't great. You know what I mean? Because they have like those Catholic values.
Uh-huh.
Have you faced a similar situation like that?
Honestly, when I started OnlyFans, my mom was like, "What are you doing?" But it was a mix of things because I was also leaving Chile, and she was like so mad that she wanted to like bring shit up.
Yeah.
Just be mean. But now she loves my job. Like she's bragging about it with her friends, and it's just insane to me. It's like, what are you doing, mom?
She's like, Catherine has so many followers.
She was like, can I watch your scenes? I was like, no, don't. She was like,
She's
is it
got her
porn?
phone out,
Porn?
like,
I was like, yeah, it's porn. Like, what else could it be?
Yeah, this is real life porn. And,
yeah, she's really supportive, more than I would.
Oh, that's awesome. That honestly, I love that. I think that's great because it's like you're not doing anything wrong. You're doing a job which you seem to enjoy. You know, like what else can you ask? And you're safe and you're comfortable and like
actually
you're
a very
doing something
safe
you like.
environment. Like,
From what we found out, like it's like overly safe, really, because they're like trying to compensate for like the stigma that pornography has.
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh,
used
this
to do
backwoods
that.
kind of bullshit, which is not the case.
Yeah, now it's very safe.
Yeah. I know in Europe it's every 2 weeks in Europe, right? The
I
testing?
have to get tested twice a month, every 14 days. And there's people on
Yeah.
set, like someone making sure that you're all right, that if you need water, if you need to stop, if you need anything, like you can just be vocal about it. So it's really nice.
All right. So you kind of like run shit on the set then when it comes to like,
Yeah,
look, I
pretty
need
much.
this, and this. Otherwise, you're not getting any of this. All right.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. Let's keep moving then. Have you ever had Cheetos?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Have you had the crunchy and the puffed or just the crunchy?
I don't know the difference. Like, I'm not sure. It was years ago.
Well, that's we're gonna call that a crunchy as a crunchy victory. All right. And then last question, and this is the most important question. When it comes to eating chicken wings, do you do the drums or do you do the flats?
I'm vegan.
Oops.
Oops.
That's good.
I didn't.
That's
I'm
okay.
vegan.
Well, we're gonna fire our researcher.
When did you,
But either way.
when did you commit? Like, when's the last time you broke? I guess I don't know how you term that.
And how many jokes do you get about like she don't eat meat but she like to bone?
Oh
kind
my
of thing?
gosh. Yeah. Sometimes I get those in my DMs.
Yeah. Oh, I
I
bet.
was like,
Oh, I
shut up.
bet.
When'd you go full vegan?
Oh, it was like 10 years ago, maybe.
Were you still modeling at the time?
Yeah. Yeah, I was modeling.
Was that one of the reasons that you went vegan, like to help with modeling?
Honestly, it was because I was eating trash, like really bad food. And I wanted to eat healthy and learn how to cook and everything. And then it was like me watching documentaries nonstop and getting so overwhelmed by it and being like, oh my God, I cannot eat this anymore. So
Yeah.
the
So those
environment, all the
documentaries.
reasons now. But yeah, it started because of
Yeah.
health.
No, good for you. That's great. All right, nice. Okay, so let's keep it moving then. We're gonna go on to everybody's favorite segment. This is the best segment we got. Everybody loves it. Honestly, it's probably the fastest growing segment. Would you say, Justin?
I don't know how we track the growth of the segments, but I agree. I love it.
Yeah,
I get
this
fired
is
up
a big
for it.
segment. So shout out to Jamie Iglesias. She is one of our co-hosts. She would be here today, but it's her birthday, so we gave her the day off. But shout out to her. She's great. She has come up with a segment called Peg Talk, where she asks you some questions. So I'm gonna do it for her because she's not here. Okay, so let's keep it going. Okay, all right, here's the first question. So first question is, do you have any fetishes?
Damn. I'm into BDSM, I guess, and like rope play, stuff like that.
You like
You
to
have
be
to
the sub or the dom?
just sub.
Whoa, okay.
Yeah.
Having a little fun, huh?
Yes.
All right. Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
So very good. Great. Man. Justin, have you ever gotten into any of that kind of thing?
It's very like feminizing, which is a weird thing for, you know what I mean? Like I'm not usually like I can do whatever I want, you know? So like if I've been like tied down a few times like that, I do like, because then I feel like I don't have to do anything, like as the sub, if you will.
Mhm. Yeah, I
You're
have to like
lazy
lose
anyway.
control.
Yeah, I'm lazy anyway. Like
Relax and
yeah.
enjoy the journey.
Me and my
Yeah.
girlfriend now basically we raced for bottom. Like it's like last one to the bedroom has to be on top. It's so sick. I beat her up the stairs every time. Yeah,
It's the fastest you've ever moved. But nice. Okay. Yeah. I've done like the tied up thing, but
yeah. I don't. I mean,
you know.
it's fun, but like you know what I mean. Not tying. You know, it's complicated. It gets too tight, and then also too, you get into that weird thing of like you like you tie someone up and then you like leave the room, and then they're like they wait with the anticipation, and then you just leave and go play video games for 20 minutes. Come back, check.
I mean, too, I couldn't like, I don't know. It's tough not to laugh in those situations if
yeah.
you're not used to them.
My
So you're like,
brain's
all
too-
right, why are you tickling me? Like
I have ADD. I can't stay. It's hard to stay in the moment for like that long. So like if I put on a rubber suit, like I would just start making jokes like after like 5 minutes. I'd be like, look
Yeah.
at the noise this thing makes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd be a terrible gimp.
Right.
I'd be a noisy
Right.
gimp.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Nice. Okay. Very good. BDSM. Very nice. Next question for you, Catherine. Have you ever had a one night stand?
Yes, I have.
How?
In South Korea.
I mean, in South Korea.
Yeah, I went to
Shout
club when I
out.
was modeling there. Yeah, and I met a guy. I was really drunk, and I just kissed him right away. And we went to his place, and I woke up, and I was like, "Oh shit, what did I do?"
But was he a South Korean gentleman?
No, he was from Paris.
Oh,
Black
so it's
guy
like
from
another
Paris.
so
Black guy.
there's two ships crossing in the night in South Korea kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, very cool. Nice. Good for you. Justin, ever done the old one night steezy?
No, I'm a man of class. Of course not. No, I mean, yeah, that's literally.
You say that it's like it's your decision that you haven't done that. Right? Like, oh, I never did that.
No, of
'cause
course.
I'm
I
a
used to live
gentleman and I
across the street
respect
from a
women.
bar. So yeah, of course I have 1,000 times.
Oh.
1,000 times. Okay.
I lived across the street from
You-
a bar for years.
So you just
I
like
literally
waited
jokingly
until like
would
2.
walk over and pick chicks up and just walk home, like comically,
Yeah. Fun. Nice. Yes, I have as well.
It gets
It is.
that's the other thing too, is like I was in a long relationship, then I lived across from a bar, and it got to a point where I was like, this isn't fun. Like I don't like this. Like I was doing it to do it, you know, because like that's just it was Saturday and like that's what you did. But like I you know, yeah, there was a point where like I was making love with a young lady and I was like, I'm bored and I don't like this. Like there needs to be more than just I need to get the poison out, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Sure. You fucking liar. That's not the case. You can do one night stands.
I'm a lover.
Yeah.
I was in a relationship for 6 years, and then I was single for 4, and now I've been in another relationship for 7 now.
Yep.
I need
And
love.
you better not lose
I
this
love
one
love.
because you'll never do
I know, she
better.
looks a lot like our guest. It's making me nervous.
Yeah, she does look like her.
You're making me sweaty. You're very attractive, Catherine.
Don't be a creep, all right? Jesus. All right. Next question, Catherine. Where's the weirdest place that you've made whoopee? We'll say. Is you know, done the twinkle toes, or you know, done the horizontal mambo.
Okay. Probably a club in front of
A
people.
club?
Yeah.
Whoa.
In a sex dungeon. It's like dark room of a club in Berlin.
How come I never get invited to these things? You know, like
Which-
people talk about this stuff all the time. Like, oh yeah, I went to the sex club or the dick dungeon or whatever the hell it's called. And you're just, you know, I was like, what? I mean, I don't know. Justin, never been invited to one of those places?
There's one in Hatfield, Pennsylvania, which is as boring as it sounds. And it's like a residential house, like a 2-story, 2 garage like house. It looks so gross. I'm assuming the one in Germany is probably pretty cool. No, I have not been to any.
It's gross though. It's so gross. The club. It's not clean. It's not. Yeah. It was like a square of someone else like, right next to me. Like, yeah.
I mean, as long as it's dark and the music's loud enough, I guess it'll get by for an evening.
Right. You don't need much. Nice. Okay. Let's keep it moving then. Very good. Okay. Do you like it when someone pulls your hair?
Yes. A lot.
Whoa.
When it's done
Okay.
well though, because otherwise it can be painful. But yeah, I do enjoy it.
What is okay? Well, how do you do it well then? 'Cause you can't just
when you don't
like
twist
you know
it,
like
there's
do
some
you
guys
do
that twist the whole thing, like the hair, like this, and then pull it,
Yeah.
and that's like, no, don't do that to me. Yeah, you have to grab the whole, like all the hair, like
and
I
then
don't know.
can you do like the
Just
wrist
try to
turn and
know.
pull kind of? No.
Yeah, don't
Okay.
twist it. Don't twist it.
Okay. So just like grab it and be like,
Yeah.
all right, we're along for the ride. All right. Good to know. Hey, we're learning things here, Justin. Right? Maybe you'll keep that girlfriend of yours.
I'm good at it. I have
All
a good technique. Yeah, you don't twist it up, and pull it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, some pornos would say different, guys. All right, I don't want to hear it. Okay, I've seen it.
You want to put as much
Seen
of it
peop-
into your mouth as you can, and then use your teeth to pull it. They like that.
Jesus Christ. Ugh, sounds even more painful than you know. All right, next question. What is your favorite place to be massaged?
I would say my bag. Yeah, pretty easy. Yeah.
Your back,
Fine.
right? Nothing crazy.
Yeah.
All right.
Like, having a lot of tension. Yeah.
Right. Sure. No crazy. Yeah, it's an easy one. Some people like the feet though. You know, you never know.
Too ticklish.
Don't touch-
Right. And if you like if you watch any pornos, everyone likes their butt massaged, apparently. That's a thing. Okay.
Good workout. That's really nice as well.
All right. Okay. So do you get amorous? Justin, what's amorous mean?
What? Amorous?
Yeah.
What does that mean? You gotta
I don't know,
use it in a
Jamie.
sentence.
Jamie wrote the question. The question is thus. It says, do you get amorous in the morning or evening? Question mark.
Oh, it's
Like romantic?
I think it's, for lack of a
Amorous.
better word, horny.
Oh, it's
okay.
showing, feeling, or relating to sexual desire.
Oh, got it.
Horny. You like it in the
Okay.
morning,
So-
you like it at night.
Yeah.
In
It
the afternoon.
depends. You know what I mean? It depends. Sometimes it's nice to do a little wake and shake. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a night guy.
Right.
Me too,
Sure.
I think. Also the afternoon. Like a
I mean, I like, yeah.
opposite in
I
the
just don't want to
afternoon.
be bothered in the morning. And then I get resentful in the morning because normally it's like she'll be like no at night, and then in the morning she'll be like, come on. I'll be like, no. Like you didn't want to do it then, and I don't want to do it now.
Oh my
I'm
god.
trying
I
to stay
hate
in my
that.
ground.
Yeah.
And then you're like, all right, fine.
I'm like, no, I'm sleepy. Yeah, it's fun. It's a
yeah.
fun game.
Yeah. It's great. It's great. It's how relationships thrive. Okay. Okay. Next question. Catherine, what do you think you are the best at in bed? Like, what's your best thing you do in bed? I know Justin's. He is great at anal.
I have an amazing gape. I'm good at
Okay.
yeah.
Speak of the gape. You got a great gape. Hey,
Yeah.
I'll tell you, some people are blessed, and when you got a great gape, you got a great gape. Well, there's nothing to be done
What
about
can
it.
I say?
You gape with
It's
the best of
beautiful.
them. You gape like a champ.
I don't know. How's your gate, Matt?
Last time I checked, I guess it would say mediocre.
Yeah.
Right.
You could work on it, you know?
I could definitely be better at gape.
You can get better at it, for sure.
But right. Takes practice to be a good gaper, from what I'm told.
You really make that thing wink, if you really work at
it. Okay. Justin, what do you think you're I would definitely say I'm the does finishing in under a minute count?
Yeah, I was gonna say like me coming count as a thing.
There's always being able to have a quickie, is that like a thing?
Efficient.
I'll finish the race.
Yeah.
No matter how mangled I get, I can drink a lot of beers and do a lot of drugs. I'll finish the race.
Oh, really?
Right. Yeah. He's not messing around.
Thank you.
Okay. Next question. Have you ever made whoopee outside?
Outside, yes. At a kid's park.
Like on the playground?
Yeah.
At night?
How was that?
Yeah, it was super random last year.
Wow, last year. Man, you're lucky you weren't in America, because if you did that in America, legit, you are going to jail.
There was nobody there. It was like super empty, like random neighborhood around here.
Nice. Good for you. You deserved it.
Okay.
All right. Nice. Keep going then. All right. Okay. What's the best bedroom experience that you've ever had?
Ooh. Oh my God, that's tough. I'm gonna say a guy that arrived to my place with a lot of flowers, of roses, and he covered me in rose petals before fucking me. He read poetry to me and all that stuff. It was like, what is happening right now? This is a movie.
But you were like totally into it.
I was surprised, but I was like, okay.
Like you rode with it and you're like, okay.
Yeah, it was so romantic. It was like, what is going on?
I'm no lover like that. I've never read poetry to a woman.
I would feel awkward reading anything, because then they'd be like, why am I with this guy?
Did he have Did he have I don't even know the word, a poem book?
Yeah.
A book of poems.
Yeah,
he read from a book. He didn't like
it
have
was
them off the
one
top
that
of
I
his head.
liked back then, so it was like pretty special.
Nice. This is a good move. I might write this down.
Man, I'm just like wondering, like, how did he get all these flower petals? Like, where do they sell like random petals? Like, is that a thing?
He just got the roses and he was like ruining them.
He plucked the petals?
Yeah.
Wow.
I know the other host, Jamie, is a florist, and so she could easily get us tons of rose and other type petals, Matthew. We could pull this off.
Now that you mention it. But then, you know what? Was this at your place or his place?
You got to do it at her place. I'm not cleaning all that up.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Catherine, was it at your place?
Yeah, you had to clean it up.
You had to clean all this shit up. So
that's the move. You got to do it. You don't do it.
They were everywhere, even in the bathroom. It's insane.
So okay. So then after like the next day when you're cleaning all this shit up, you're like, this wasn't fucking worth it.
Not
you
again.
know, like
Never again.
Yeah, you're like, never, one and done. I'm never doing this. Like, there's no way this was worth
One-time
it.
thing.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh well, at least you have that. That's good. Okay, next question. What do you think of dirty talk, and how do you like your dirty talk?
I like it. I like it a lot, especially when I'm
Yeah.
working. Yeah. When it's not too degrading, but it's like making me feel smaller or like sweet and like a little girl. That's what like gets me to that submissive state.
But it's someone like kind of speaking to you like you're like
yeah, like really gentle, like you would talk to your daughter or something, like really sweet and like gentle.
It's creepy outside of the context
and all that stuff, and then rough sex, like the mix of it. I don't know, gets me going.
Man, all right, nice. Well, now that we know that, let's talk about the opposite. Is there anything that turns you off in the bedroom?
When someone is like really, really degrading, like
Okay.
talking about me, like, yeah, you like it, bitch, like talking about me like that, and not asking for consent before that. Like, if we don't agree to that, then it's like, what are you doing? No.
Oh my gosh. What do you think about it when does like a guy ever ask you for consent for stuff?
Not really.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like really awful guys. I had to work with a guy a few days ago, and he was talking to me like that the whole scene. I was like, I hate this. It was so
You're
Oh
fucking-
man.
You're
It was
stupid.
like a young boy pretending to be like really rough, and he wasn't it.
Yeah. Could you imagine Justin going to work and just being degraded the whole time? You know,
I
like
mean, I used to work with my father.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but your father wasn't, giving you an anal pounding.
Yeah, that's
either,
true.
right?
Yeah, he wasn't nearly as nice to me. No,
He wasn't going for that sweet, sweet gape. You know what I mean?
no, that is true. Like sometimes, like I'll be like, you know what I mean? Like you want to talk dirty, and like my first, like, I'm an idiot, so I'll be like, yeah, like that, you stupid. Like that's like my first, like, I don't know what to say. I'm like, you dumb bitch. I'm like, I don't know, but yeah,
Yeah, you're gonna have to talk about it first. So
yeah,
was
you
like,
gotta know what to. I don't
where
know
you
what to
go?
say. Yeah, I'm like, you
Yeah.
like that because you're dumb. I don't know. It's like the way my dad. Go grab me that tool, you fucking idiot.
Nice. Okay. All right. Then what is the longest you've gone without making whoopee?
Maybe around 2 or 3 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Working
How-
as a model.
Okay. And that's what you were traveling and just didn't
Yeah.
have time. And then you went to South Korea and you saw some French guy and you're like, all right, time to get this done.
Yes, that's it. That's right.
Nice. Okay. And then what's the most number of times you've done it in a row?
I have no idea. Maybe 5 times, 6
Yeah.
times.
I mean, whoever that guy is, he's a fucking champ. I'll tell you that. Nice. Okay. Then what is there a public place that you haven't done it at yet that you want to do it?
Maybe an event, like a show.
Oh,
Super
Band
Bowl?
or, I don't know.
damn. Nice.
What kind of show?
There
Like
you
a
go.
concert? Like a play?
No, maybe like a shibari event.
What's a shibari event?
That
Yeah.
rope play, basically, like being tied up.
Oh,
Yeah, what's shibari?
Oh.
I don't know what that is.
yeah. What is Shivari?
Yeah, shibari is basically rope play.
Is that where they tie the tits up to, though? I feel like
Yeah,
it's weird.
yeah. I mean,
What are you
they're
doing? Looks
different
wildly uncomfortable.
techniques, and
Yeah.
like, yeah, it's hard.
the
It's really nice.
Whoa.
type of rope obviously does make a big difference because if you're using
Yeah.
twine's itchy. That's crazy.
Yeah. Oh, and there are
Mm.
different types as well.
And
It's
honestly,
slow, and there's like a rough one, like hurts as well. So that adds up to the feeling
it's
of it.
made to do it. How's your knot game? Like, are you good with knots?
Sorry?
Are you good
Like-
at tying knots?
No,
that
I don't
part's
know any
hard.
of it. Like, people do it to me. I haven't tried that. I haven't
Yeah.
tried being the dumb.
I was watching some videos on YouTube, just like even like sailors knots, slip knots, like the way it's very interesting and
Yeah, it's
like
hard.
yeah, it's crazy. Knots are cool. Get in the knots.
Yeah. There you go. Why not?
Garlic knots. Yeah.
All right. Next question. What is your favorite sexual position?
Easy. Missionary. Because I don't get to do it in camera that much.
Oh,
And it's really romantic and it can be rough as well. So it's nice to have that intimacy.
okay. And then what's the sexiest thing someone could say to you in bed?
The what? Sorry.
What's like the sexiest thing someone could say to you in bed while you're making whoopee? Like if me and Justin were making whoopee, I could whisper in his ear that I like the way his beard smells, and then he could get turned on by that, right? Is there something that someone could say to you in bed that's like gets you going?
I cannot think of anything specific, but anything
Yeah.
nice that you have to say.
It's more how they say it instead
Yeah,
of what
it's
they
about
say.
everything. It's about the vibe and the connection.
I get that.
As well.
Isn't that right, Justin?
Yes, it's all about the vibe. And when you
Totally.
like brush against my beard, I do like that because our beard to beard kind of feels like Velcro, you know?
Sure, sure.
I think I would like
Uh,
it. I've never kissed them.
Right. Definitely not your father because we don't know who the hell he is.
No.
Just kidding. But all right, next question. So this is a double question. Do you like when you're having sex, do you like the lights on or off? And do you let people wear socks while they're having sex with you?
Okay. I don't mind the lights on or off. I don't care.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'm the one wearing socks. I'm lazy.
Yeah.
I'm like, just do it. Like cuddling, like lazy sex. Yeah. Socks
Wow.
on. Fuck.
Nice. Just like laying there watching a show.
Yeah.
Don't even take the sweatpants off all the
Yeah.
way. Let's go.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay.
Comfy.
Nice. Yeah. That's a good thing though. It's a good thing. Justin, your lights off, socks on, correct?
I like I need a little bit of light because I am
Sure.
clumsy. I've headbutted a few women in my time, so we need like
Right.
some light.
Sure.
And then I'll keep my socks on though. I got nothing. I like socks. Nothing wrong with socks.
Right.
We're match.
Yeah. Don't tempt him.
I know. I love
but
You're so pretty.
my wife is Albanian, and in Albanian culture, if I went to bed with one sock on, it would mean that I'm wishing for a new wife.
No, one sock is insane.
You're insane.
Why? That sounds like
I don't know.
Also, do you sleep with socks a lot? Because I find this. If
What?
you sleep with socks a lot, I go to bed with socks all the time. I
Yeah.
never wake up with socks on.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I get sick if I don't wear socks to sleep. I don't know.
I feel it keeps your toes warm, but do you wake up with them on?
Mhm.
I something in the night, in my sleep take my socks off every time.
Wow.
Weird.
Yeah, I have to like lift
Yeah.
the sheets up and find them every morning.
Yeah.
I don't know what
Wow.
I do.
Incredible.
That's a great
It's
story. I'm
the
glad
sock
we
bandit.
took a moment
Yeah.
to tell you that I removed my socks in my sleep.
So, okay. Next question is, well, I guess, I don't know. This is kind of, I guess, for more guy question, like boxers or briefs. Jamie's obsessed with that. The boxers or briefs question, but whatever. You can't do that with women. But either way, next question. Have you ever had feelings for someone who was taken or someone you've worked with?
Yes, both at the same time. Coworker that has a girlfriend. Yes.
Whoa. So like when you're in a scene where you're like you like the person, you have feelings for them, but they're taken, are you still like going extra hard in the scene?
Yeah, I mean, that's the only option. Like it's work. We're working, so there's nothing wrong with it.
Right.
Yeah, and it was
Right.
pretty mutual as well. So it was like a really uncomfortable situation to be in.
Yeah.
It's like, well, we cannot do this, but let's have fun when we're working. So yeah.
Wow. That's
Yeah,
nuts.
it's a weird dynamic. That's
yeah,
tough.
how
'Cause,
about
you're
it?
like, I like you. I like you. You're like, but I have a girlfriend, so I'll see you on Tuesday.
Is the girlfriend also in the industry?
Yeah, she's in the industry. Yeah.
That's tough. That's tough. Because she could have the same thing going on. You know what I mean? Like, and it's, that's great. I mean, that is wild. But like in that scenario though, okay, so here's a question. A lot of the times we've asked like say like if a guy's having trouble getting his pencil ready, you know what I mean? Like he's having trouble getting it up. We found out that some girls will be like, hey, like they'll ask for help, the guy, and some actresses will be like, yeah, I'll help you. Let's just whatever gets the scene over quicker kind of thing.
Right.
But then there's some that are like, nope, it's your job. You go take care of it yourself. Like, where do you fall at in that?
I do both. Depends on my mood and depends on the chemistry that I have with the performer.
Yeah.
Sometimes if a guy is rude to me or if they are like overly confident and they want to fuck off camera or they're like, can you help me out and like give me a blowjob off camera? I'm like, no, that's your job. Like,
yeah.
And some other times I'm like, yes, like let's even fuck off camera and like let's get in the mood so that the scene is great.
Damn, nice. So if you're with a guy like the guy you're saying that you had feelings for that was with someone else, like you're like, yes, like off camera, whatever you need. Yeah, let's go.
Whatever
right.
You need.
Yeah, nice. All right, cool. I mean, that's got to be fun though, like to know like you're going to work and you like the person. Like like if like I'm married, so sorry, Catherine, I know you're interested, but too bad.
Yeah.
But either way, like if I went to my job at my office and I had someone like I was crushing on there, and I was like, all right, well, let's just have sex, but it's fine. Like, that's not okay. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way that could happen, where it's like you go, like, if you're crushing with someone that, like, you're crushing on someone that you work with, you get to go to work and have sex with them. Like, it's like not a bad deal.
Think about it, yeah. I'm lucky.
Blessing and the curse, I guess. Right?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Okay. Next question. Do you enjoy unsolicited dick pics? And do you have like an average number of dick pics that get sent to you on the regular?
It's odd, but I don't get that many dick pics anymore. Yeah, it's like once a month on Instagram.
Oh, and you would say it's on Instagram more than on Twitter?
Yeah, not on Twitter. Once a year, maybe. I cannot remember the last time.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, Justin just sent you one, so. Yeah, I don't know why either. Why would they send them to you?
That's where I went when I disappeared for the last 30 seconds.
Yeah. No, Kath. I mean, now that you mention it, Catherine, you're gonna be getting a ton now. So,
yay! Not a fan, to be honest.
You like an unsolicited dick pic?
No, not really.
No
one does.
Yeah, you're like, sorry, Bob.
I mean,
I see enough
if
of
it
these.
comes with that request of rating it on OnlyFans, yes. But otherwise, no.
Which do you have a link
that?
tree, right, Catherine?
Yeah, like I rate dicks on my OnlyFans.
Out of what's the scale? 1 to 10?
Rating, 1 to 10, and like detailed rating, and video rating, naked rating, all that stuff.
Oh, nice.
That actually sounds good.
You have a link tree, right, Catherine?
Yeah.
Okay, so in the description of this episode, we'll have Catherine's link tree where you'll be able to find her OnlyFans. So in case if you want to go see some of these ratings, please do.
Dude,
but we can't
non-sexually. If you talk to your spouse and I'll talk to my spouse, Matt, can we submit our dicks to get them rated and see what they get rated?
Have you ever had a 10? Because
yeah, that's a good one. Have you had a 10?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I don't want to do this anymore.
Quick question.
I don't like the way she said yeah.
What color was the 10?
I don't remember. I've given many times.
Was it darker or lighter than a Band-Aid?
Thank you. I like many kinds of dicks.
So it's not the size that gets you the rating. It's like the shape and dexterity. Is that what we're saying?
Yeah. It's
okay.
Well,
let's talk let's talk about this, Catherine. What are the things that you are looking for in a very highly rated penis?
Ooh, a good girth, more than the
girth
length. Yeah.
Okay, sure. Gotta have girth.
A bit of shaving. It's nice as well.
Okay.
Oh, the grooming comes into the rating?
Yeah. Speaking of, Manscaped. Check us out. Promo code WorkingPeapod.
What about uncircumcised versus circumcised?
Both.
No,
you have a preference?
I don't have a preference.
Okay. Let's play a game then. Let's play a game. You have a 50% chance of getting it right. Out of us two, which one do you think is circumcised?
I don't want to do this.
That's first of all, the fact that she doesn't want to is fine. We're doing this from now on with all our guests. I love this game.
It's a great game. This is a great game.
One of us is uncircumcised. Which one is it? Come on, you got 50-50.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna guess.
All right. No worries. No worries. No worries.
We're doing this for now on. Write that down.
What's that?
We're doing this for now on with all our guests. I like this idea.
Yeah. What were you saying, Catherine?
No idea. Like, how could I guess?
Exactly. That's the absurdity.
Right. That's like, it's, yeah.
How could you base something?
Yeah.
Not to be fair, it is going to be kind of biased because, like, I'm not trying to be a dick, but a ton of people have seen my penis. Like, a ton of people.
I think I've only seen one uncircumcised penis in the wild, and it's yours, Matt.
Yeah. So it's me.
I've seen a lot of dicks, but I haven't seen many uncircumcised dicks.
Right. Yeah.
I
know you were wondering, Catherine. So. Yeah.
He showed it to me at a sleepover in like 5th grade. I was like, what the fuck? I had no idea. I want mine back, yo. I wonder what mine would have looked like.
It's, it's a whole thing.
Could have been cool.
But
put stuff in there. They took it
honestly,
from me.
Justin, don't forget that we're asking that from now on because I'm fucking really excited about it.
Me too. I like this idea.
This is gonna be great. If we just did like a whole show of like you have to talk to us, and then at the end you guess which one is, like I would love that. That'd be
Based
a
on
great
what?
show.
Yeah, based
Like,
on the
I don't know. Like what qualities does a snip have against another unsnipped? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's your snipping quality? Does Justin? I mean,
You do have to be more
Catherine, did-
cleanly. You got to clean your
Right.
penis more than I have to clean mine.
Oh my god, all the time. Like I have the cleanest schmeckle in town.
I
You know what
assume.
I'm
I don't
saying?
know.
Like,
They took mine at
I'm
such
big-
a young age. I have no idea what it's like. It's not fair.
I mean, it's pretty great. I'm a big
Have you
fan.
seen the guys who've tried to like grow theirs back, Catherine? Have you seen this movement? Where there's like
what?
dudes will like take the like because I mean I am circumcised, right? And so you can
Yes.
I have extra skin. Like there's people who like try to stretch their skin to like
Oh,
make it come back. Like yeah, it's crazy. I don't know how to describe it any better though, other than like
Well,
you could try to like
but there's like there's it's like there's an elastic band on the end that they lost. So like even if they did, you know,
it's crazy.
the
My
fuck?
question is,
All right,
if you had a boy, Matt, would you circumcise him or not?
I don't believe I will. No.
What about you, Catherine? If you had if you were with boy child, would you circumcise him or keep him uncircumcised?
no, I wouldn't do anything.
I think. See, that's the
Yeah.
thing.
I'm
Like,
not-
it's like
Like,
I feel like you
no,
shouldn't.
that's
Yeah.
a person's decision. Like, sounds so invasive.
Right. And also too, like you lose like nerve endings and things like that. Like, you know, it's the thing.
I
I'm
don't
just
know.
saying. Enough. All right, guys. We've talked enough about
Talked
dating,
enough about
you know.
dickheads.
This is great. This is great stuff. Great stuff here. I know Catherine's really excited. She was, to be honest, Catherine did think it was me the entire time, so we're good. But either way, let's keep it moving. If you're comfortable answering this, Catherine, how old were you when you first discovered masturbation?
I don't know. I feel like it was like a slow transition because at first it was like, oh yeah, this feels good. You know, I was a kid, and then it was like, oh, okay, I can come now. Like, what is going on? And so I don't have a like an exact memory or like age when it was the first
Yeah.
time, but yeah, I don't know. No idea.
Mine was Christmas Day 2001. Just well,
That
so
true?
this is
Wait, is that true? You just
you
randomly
have
saying
to-
that as a joke.
it is true.
What do you mean?
Oh my God.
So
Why?
You're like today's the day.
I
It's
need the
Christmas.
story now.
okay, so well, this okay. So when we say discover, right, we're saying the first time you did is right. Is that what we're all thinking, right?
I mean,
Like,
for
'cause I
guys
just-
and girls, it's a lot different. But like she said, like it is like one day the lights kind of get turned on. You're like, hey, like this thing does other things than just go to the bathroom.
Right.
But like I remember trying and nothing coming out for like a few
Right.
years. So you're talking about like it working for you, like the day it worked.
Yes, the first time.
You
So-
remember the day and it happened to be Christmas.
Christmas Day 2001. Well, the thing was, right, I was a bit of a late bloomer. I was in 10th grade at this time,
Okay.
but I like you know, like guys talk like, dude, I'm in 10th grade by now, so like everyone
That's
else had already
way late.
started.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
everyone
I can imagine now why you remember the date.
Right, everyone else had been whacking it for years at this point, like years.
Yeah.
You know, I was so far behind, and everyone else had been whacking all over the place, just whack
Okay.
city. And everyone else is talking about how they're whacking all the time. You know,
Okay,
and
we
it's
get
like
it.
whacking here,
Yes.
whacking there, you know.
Love this story.
So all this whack talk, right? So I had tried the whack plenty of times, been trying to whack. And I was like, I don't know what's going on here, you know, like when's this engine gonna start revving? You know what I mean? And it was Christmas Day. And do you remember those like massagers that were
The
like
wands?
it was like okay, so it kind of like there's a handle here, then up top there was like two bubbles,
Yeah, that's
and
exactly
the bubbles
what
would
it
go
is.
like back and forth, right? And so, you know, just one day I was laying in my room on the floor and just started rubbing down there and rubbed a little in the right place, and then all of a sudden I was like, wow. You know, and the rains came forth, and yeah, and that was Christmas Day 2001. Let me tell you, that was one of the best presents I ever got. You know what I mean? And I immediately called my best friend afterwards and was like, dude, whoa.
Who
And he
did
was
you
like,
call?
bro, he's like, I'm at Christmas dinner right now. Like, what
With
are
my
you doing?
family.
He's like, bro, what is going on? Yeah.
That's sick. That's congratulations. Was it
Yeah.
as?
Hey, thanks, guys.
Do you remember the date and year, Catherine?
No, not really.
That's-
No, it was like
Were you with your? Were you with your relatives shortly after it happened?
no, no.
Did you get gifts that day?
Dude, I remember like,
Dude, what a
I
day
just-
though. Getting gifts, coming, eating family dinner. Like that's a sick day.
Yeah.
Pretty
That's
great.
probably the best day you've ever had.
Yeah.
You got
All right.
stuff, you gave stuff. It's a great thing.
Hey, oh, we did forget the main question of peg talk is,
Oh, yeah.
Catherine, are you a fan of pegging?
Yeah, I do like it.
Have you done it a lot?
Yeah.
Man, Jamie's gonna be so jealous. Okay, so our co-host on the show, Jamie Iglesias, love her. She's pegged someone before,
Mhm.
and she was on performance enhancing drugs, so she really pegged this bitch, and she's just been searching for someone to peg ever since. And so if there's anyone out there that wants to get pegged, hit up Jamie because she'll peg you.
He'll beg the hell out of you.
She will peg you into next week, babe. But yeah, so there you go. All right, Justin, real quick, let's go.
I normally just ask a bunch of dumb questions. Have you ever had any broken bones?
No, never.
None? Have you been in the back of a cop car?
Yes.
Under the age of 18 or over the age of 18?
No, over.
Ooh, what'd
Okay.
you do?
It was pretty silly. I was stealing clothes at a mall in Chile.
It was in Chile.
Moschino collection.
You just had to have it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
they caught you at the
a bunch
door.
of jackets and like coats. Yeah, at the door. I was with someone else, and that other person left one of the alarms on the clothes, and I was like, "Fuck, what do you do?"
No.
And they saw me as well, so I was like, "Okay, I'm done." And the cops arrived, and they got us. They put us on the back of the police car, and it was so dumb because I don't know, Chilean police is super dumb. They were showing us memes on the car because they were bored.
Oh my
So we were
God.
like watching memes and like I don't know, like just silly videos online.
You also-
And they released us, like they let us go because the police was on strike that day, or it was a really like
Wow.
Please. Hey, actually, we're on strike today, so we'd be breaking scab lines if we arrested you. But hey, how come
They're
you don't
like-
steal stuff?
They're like, we'll be there in 4 hours if you want to heat. And they're like, all right, whatever. We're closing the store.
yeah.
Damn, that's great.
Any
All right, keep going.
What's you have a favorite band, music? What are you into?
I'm into R&B and techno. Very
Nice.
no.
Who's like a favorite R&B artist now that like
I like Masego.
Masigo?
Masego. That's how I pronounce it, at least.
Is there a Chilean band or a Chilean
No.
like group?
Pretty sure he's from the US.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, nice. I have to look him up. I'm like so lost in the music scene nowadays. I'm clueless. So
How's Germany?
That's great. I love it. I miss it every day.
really,
So
I
you
hear
lived there?
Germany just freaking kicks ass.
Have you lived there or just visited?
Yeah, Berlin was my home for 3 years. I just moved.
Was it wild? I mean, you went to a sex dungeon. Yeah, it's wild.
Well,
That
yeah,
was every weekend for me.
they're up to some weird shit
Wow.
over there, those Germans. But like, it is like a nice. Have you been like towards the northern Germany, like towards where like I guess the Scandinavian line is?
No, I was in Berlin pretty much
Okay.
the whole time.
Cool.
All right.
I don't have
Cool.
many more
Alright.
questions.
One
Do
more.
you have any
Justin,
questions
go.
for me, Catherine?
What is your best sex experience you've ever had?
My best, because my girlfriend's not home. I'll tell you.
Oh,
No, I
wow.
mean it's obviously with her, and it was a beautiful, wonderful experience. As I said that, out loud, I was like, you can't do that. Yeah, it's
Man.
with her. It's a lovely, beautiful
Mhm.
thing every time. I love her to death.
Okay, cool.
One time I fucked this Puerto Rican chick on a
All right.
mattress, and it was crazy, yo.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was cool.
Nice.
Literally, we got done. She was like, "Was that an air mattress?" I was like, "Yeah."
It was great. Nice. All right. So we are coming towards the top of time. Catherine, I'll tell you, you've just been awesome. Me and Justin are usually on the same page with this, but we'd be willing, or we'd love to have you back on the show if you'd be willing to come back on.
Yes.
Yeah, you have to come
You
back
are
and talk to
awesome.
Jamie
So
about
much.
pegging.
Oh,
Hey,
Jamie,
I love
Jamie,
that.
I only asked you like a quarter of the questions Jamie had on page. Just to let you know. But no, she would love to have you. You were super cool. Thank you so much for doing
Thank
this.
you so much for
Uh,
having me.
do you have anything you want to say to your fans before we take off?
Well, that they can find me on my premium pages. I mean, you're gonna link them, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So
Yep.
see you there, and we can talk.
Nice. So yeah, if you want to connect with Catherine, we'll have a link to her Instagram, her Twitter, and then also we'll have her link tree in the description of this episode where you can find her OnlyFans and everything like that, and all her sites will be in the link tree. Awesome. Very good. Thank you, Catherine. Jdub, anything you want to say before we get out of here?
Just look forward to getting our dicks rated. You know, I think that's gonna be a lot of fun.
Please send it
We're gonna
to
send
me.
the results. I mean, look, it's not sexual. I could talk my girlfriend into this. You can talk your
Sure.
wife into it.
That's not
It's not
sexual.
sexual. We're just gonna send a
Right.
random person a picture
My-
of my penis.
Mhm. Yeah.
She's gonna rate it. That's all.
That's it.
My wife could literally care less about like
I don't
she's
know
like,
how.
really?
My girlfriend's Italian. I don't know how she's
my,
gonna take it.
Ooh.
my wife's Eastern European. She would literally say, I bet she'd say, like, really, you want her to rate your dick? Because
Yeah.
I'll rate it for you right now. It's a fucking 0. You know, like
I just think for the fun of it, that we can compete against each other. I mean, I'm not.
you know what we
Yeah.
should do? We should do this, Justin. We should send our dicks in anonymously,
That
saying like we're
too.
from the show,
Yeah.
right? And she has to guess who's
Well,
which
she already
dick belongs
knows
to which
one's
guy.
uncircumcised and one's not.
Damn it.
Yeah, should have never told
All
her.
right, we're gonna have to send it to a
Alright.
different guest. Sorry.
Damn it. All right. Nah, but no, that was so much fun. But yeah, this has been another episode of the Working Perspectives podcast. I'm Matt Lavelle, accompanied today by Jdub, Justin Richardson, and our incredible guest, the one and only Catherine Knight. In case you're wondering, you can find all our stuff and all our content on all podcast platforms and YouTube at Working Perspectives Podcast. You can also on Instagram at Working Perspectives Podcast. You can join us on Twitter and TikTok at Working P Pod. And if you'd like to be a guest on the show, please email us at workperspectives@gmail.com. This has been another episode. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you again next time. Thanks. See you.